Microsoft announcing the Iranian hackers tried but failed to penetrate a 2020 campaign, which the New York Times identifies as President Trump's.
It's no coincidence that this attack has happened at a time when two things are in play. First, we're in the middle of a presidential campaign, and secondly, we're in the midst of increased tensions with Iran.
The Trump campaign tells NBC News, "We have no indication any of our campaign infrastructure was targeted." Experts say Iran is getting more aggressive on cyber and could be responding to a Trump tweet in August showing a U.S. spy image of an explosion at an Iranian space center. The president writing, "I wish Iran best wishes and good luck in determining what happened." Microsoft says the Iranians did not succeed in compromising the campaign, but did penetrate 4 accounts out of 240 targeted, including journalists and government officials. Microsoft has been warning since July about cyber attacks from Iran as tensions with the U.S. escalate.
What we saw with Iran, for example, is an incredible increase and spike in activity once the United States announced it was withdrawing from the nuclear treaty.
The U.S. has been considering cyber options against Iran, possibly leading to an escalating cyber war that could now impact the 2020 campaign.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.